Hi all, welcome to my channel. This video includes a small hands-on exercise. This video shows how we can use an event in EventBridge to trigger the execution of a step function state machine. We are going to use EC2 stop event to trigger the step function. Okay, let's start. So as a first step, we have to create a step function. I have already created one step function, trigger SF through EventBridge. So let me go there and check the code. You can click on definition and minimize on the left side. So this is the code. Basically, it just prints some message like hello world, and in between it waits for 5 seconds. 5-second timer is also there. That's all, because we are not going to do any real activity as part of this step function. We just want to show how to trigger the step function through EventBridge. So what next we need? We need an event. So go to EventBridge. So here we are in EventBridge. You can click on create rule, and rule name, I will give the rule name as EC2 stop event, because I'm going to trigger this step function whenever a EC2 stop event occurs. So come down, event bus is default, no change, and rule with an event pattern, no change. Go to next. Here event source will be AWS event, so that is okay. Event pattern, use pattern form, and then you select the event source. Event source is AWS services. Which AWS service? It will be EC2. So just select EC2. And now event type. What I need is whenever an EC2 is stopped, it should trigger an event. So for that, you have to come here and you have to go for EC2 instance state change notification. Select that. Then it will ask you whether for any state change you want that event or specific states. I will select specific states. And then I will select stopping. There are two, stopping and stopped. I'll select stopping, so that will be faster. Okay, and then click on next. And what is the target? Target is my step function. So step function state machine. And then which state machine? It is trigger SF through EventBridge. Okay, selected. And you can actually create a new role, so that this new role will give permission for your EventBridge to trigger this step function. So you need to create a new role. If you already have created one, you can use that one, but now I will go with new role. Click on next, tag I am not adding. So we are ready. You can just review it if you want. For example, if you want to change it to stopped from stopping, here you can do that, but I am not changing it. Come down, create the rule. Okay, now the rule is created. If you come down, you can see EC2 stop event. So that is created. Okay, that is fine. Now what next? I have to create that event. For that, what I will do is I will go to EC2 and then I will just stop this EC2. But before that, let us go to the step function. This is the state machine. Let us go to executions and see how many executions are there. So you can see there are 2 executions. So what I will do is, this is actually showing all the executions in last 15 months. I'm going to change this period to minutes so that I can get an empty list. In last 5 minutes, I don't think there was an execution. So in last 5 minutes, you can see there is no execution. Now I am going to trigger that event. I will go to EC2 and then I will select this EC2 and then go to instance state and stop instance. Okay, stop. Now come to state machine and refresh this. You can see execution which is running. Click on that. You can see that execution is already complete. So you can see that it requires very simple steps to connect your EventBridge events with step function. Basically, in this case, what you can do is, the trigger was stopping of an EC2. Maybe you can use this step function to restart that particular EC2. That is actually possible. You can trigger a lambda function which will do that for you. Okay, that's it about this hands-on exercise. You may please consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you. Bye.